means that everything ends up being 2 inches away from here, a little over 2 inches away, but always within 2.5, so that anything that charges these guys, they can countercharge, but can't be hit within 2. Okay. So it just simplifies me not obsessively measuring that every time I set them up. Cool. And I'll probably just move them around like that. That's fine.
Just keeps your building useful unit.
Alright, you guys are live.
Cool.
I'm gonna pull up your list for you for a few seconds while I unpack a few goblins. So talk to your list and then let me know when you're done talking about your list, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
You want to start?
Sure. This is Matt. I'm playing the same list I played the last couple times. I am playing a really MSU list because instead of trying to worry about fighting for priority, I tried to design a list that could soak the double turn and know that I would lose the draw battle and be forced to reverse a lot of the time. It's different than my previous list, but I'm hoping I enjoy the game more. I'm like, yeah, double turn's fine, that's okay, I planned for it. So it's just a lot of crap, plus a big block of enlightened and the regular characters, and it's dropped Kairos to add more chaff.
And I'm Justin. I'm running Big Waaagh again. It's the exact same list as last time. A bunch of Arboys that come back. We got a big Iron Fist for a little bit of movement shenanigans. The one change from last week is I'm running one of the Gore Apprentices as the Iron Fist champion, which is weird.
What do the battalions do?
The Artifice just lets me bring back the Arboys off of one of the War Chanters. The Iron Fist just drops my drops. And I can use Micro Destroyers once for free, setting the CP on it.
Okay.
So basically what this one will do is move that group of Gorgrunts or something else, a free move.
Without using a CP, okay.
Without using CP, or I can swing in my hero phase with them as well if they're already engaged. But usually it's just extra movement because I don't have any outside Varjaws.
And you have something where like you move forward when I shoot you kind of thing?
Yes.
Okay.
If I've got, I think it's like 3 Waaagh punches, something like that, if I take damage in any round and I'm outside of 12, I can move, I think it's like a D6.
I think it's 9.
Is it 9?
It's 9 because it was set up so that if you roll a 6, you don't go into melee. It's like, I think I remember it being the minimum amount where if you go to full 6, it doesn't push you into melee and reduce the ability.
Yeah, if I'm more than 9 out, I move D6.
Cool. Sorry. That could be forward or back or whatever.
Yeah, that's just move them around.
And it's immediately when they get hit, is that?
End of the phase.
End of the phase. Okay, so you can wail on one unit without them skipping around.
Or in theory, I can green puke on something, then teleport it, and then move D6.
Oh, okay.
So you can
right, so then you can get a cheaper charge.
Yes.
Yeah. So green puke, because that hits a point on the board. Yeah. Is that your? So you don't have.
I don't cast green puke very often.
Well, I was gonna say you don't have deep striking.
No, but I have Hand of Guard.
You have Hand of Guard.
I have Hand of Guard, and when the Arboys come back, it's within 6 inches of the table edge.
Okay, cool. But you say outside of 9 inches of enemy?
Outside of 9 inches.
Okay.
Alright, you guys are good to go.
Cool. So you want to, I can roll off from my, you don't have any terrain, right?
Nope.
I'm gonna roll off my Destiny dice.
Please do.
Get the right ones here. Right. Got lots of 6s. Wow, that's really good, except no 1s.
No 1. 3 6s, no 1s.
Oh.
But 3 6s, 2 5s, 2 4s is something I can't complain about even with that 1.
No, that's pretty good.
He'll be fine. He doesn't need horrors.
I can just roll the 1.
How many drops are you?
12!
12, okay.
I literally was like, I may be totally agnostic to drop count, assuming I'm going to lose the war rather than trying to be somewhere in the right range. So far it's been kind of more fun to play.
Yep. I think Hannah's Corn list was like 11 drops, and that did fine.
What was?
Hannah's Corn list was like 11 drops.
Oh, Hannah's Corn list. Yeah. Okay, so you're going to roll off for side. All right, your option, and drop.
I'll take down there.
Okay. And how do you want to deal with the terrain? You want to tell you what we usually do, and then
Sure. What do you guys usually do on this episode?
impassable,
Yep.
impassable, impassable, because you only mess up the thing.
Mhm.
The forests are treated like forests, except we tend to let you just lift these out
Pull
and
the
go.
mushrooms out and roll.
Otherwise, they're dense.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Fine with me.
Yeah, so let's see. Can't
But
wait to
I'll
see
let-
the
I'll
big
let you-
bubble. Oh, hurtful. It's your drop.
What's somebody saying? Are people talking trash to you?
Yeah, Rocco is looking forward to my loss.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, first thing in the channel. He's like, ha ha ha, you're gonna get screwed.
Wow.
Thanks, Rocco. Is that your general?
That is the general.
Okay. So he's not the cast. No, he is the caster.
He is the Rathagor caster. I've
Okay.
got two casters. There's this one, and the other one's not painted yet, but I'll show you in a
what's
second.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll just
no, you
start.
played,
And Wrath of Gork is the scary spell.
It's I count it's
Yeah.
2 dice for every unit wholly within 22 inches of them on the vortex, and then I roll all those dice and 2 ups and rolls
Okay,
on something 22 inches away.
22, and 22 plus the vortex.
That's
plus
it's
the
16. It's
placement,
16 plus 6, so
Right.
it's 16 plus the Bale of
plus you're gonna place it 4 and 1, so 22 plus 5, so 27 from his sort of threat range.
He'll start there.
Cool. All right. We will start with. We'll start with some iron golems, and they're just gonna go over here. Can you? Can your Gorgonchers get across the board turn 1 still?
In theory, they can hand a Gork,
Oh.
and then one of them can make a 9-inch move.
Okay, sure. So they can get across with hand of Gork, but not
Yes,
from.
but that's it.
Yeah, got it. So hand of Gork is an interesting thing to deal with. I'll just set up this for now and then figure that out. It's hard on this long barrel board because it's so deep that anything I commit to dealing with
Yeah,
the
it's
board.
Cowardly
It's the
spell.
template. It's the invisible template that you
Yep.
can see on the stream.
Yes, sir.
What does this appear on that screen?
32. And there's one more guy.
Okay.
Somewhere. Where'd he go?
I am
Right
going
here.
to roll some dice. Let's roll dice to see which end of the
I'll.
table. Okay.
So technically, first gross.
That's that
goes
wrong.
up before.
Yep.
Okay.
The other wizard. This is the hand of Gork.
Okay.
He's gonna drop over here.
Gotcha. Alright, these guys are gonna go out. I'll just put these out and then I'll start drop 3 while you're
Action train. As it is, like rounding up is really
just checking this to be within
Let's do this.
10 inches.
So then, because we still pick, I am most motivated.
These guys over here.
You want to start the next drop?
Yeah, go ahead. So I'm on my 3rd.
Okay.
You can do that one in the next.
On the other side of the board.
So 3rd will be my hard fists. There's the battalion here.
Alright, what's that do to you? I don't remember.
So it allows me to run and charge if I only move it within 7 inches. It gives me contagion points, as long as you're not within 3 inches of it. If the unit of yours is within 3 inches of it, they take D3 more wounds on my hero phase on a 4. Let me double check that.
Fantastic.
One, not 2, 3.
One more. Did you say it's randomly? It happens?
Beginning my hero phase, any units
I'm probably going to. I'll put this side. Yeah. Whatever.
Is there 9 inch? And yours has to be in the journal.
Yeah, it has to be more than 12 from yours, so as long as I am 3 inches back here, I'm good. So that probably will go. Go right back here. Yeah, no, I'll be on this end here. And then that way you're closer to your tree. Alright, and then I rolled, so I have to
Alright,
put down
here we
myself
go.
first.
I've got 1, 2, 3 down, so I'm on 4.
No, if you pick the side you have to deploy. So I will deploy.
So you're on 4, so you have my 4 out now.
I will deploy that unit.
Well, you're dropping a lot faster than I am. Rather, you're dropping a lot more guys than I am.
Fluff these guys out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
It's not.
Their summoning is within.
I wasn't saying you
this-
were wrong. I was just.
I'm just making sure we're all.
It's just
Yeah.
easy.
This war changer has the
Euros,
spend it.
or
Okay.
or I will
Drop him over here today.
So that's not the battalion guy.
No, lets me on if I get my CP back. He's
That's
the
the
battalion
battalion
guy.
Cool.
If you're gonna snipe something, that's what you snipe.
That's a.
All right. So I'll drop
That was
5.
Oh, yeah, my
Here? When you actually drop first, so I'm sorry, I keep getting
No,
ahead.
that's fine. That's what I'm just making sure.
None of this stuff is really going to change based on where that goes much.
I assumed. So that's 5.
And people on the stream like Rocco keep saying how slow I play, so I figured I would try to speed it up. And I'll get slow later.
Okay. Which is gonna go there?
If I was, do you have any super glue?
Battalions.
Nope.
Alright, so you
I have super glue,
well,
right?
I have
I just
one
need it.
battalion and box. So I'm running like 3 units of Blade Kings with Harbinger and Jack Lights. However, I'm also running Gut Rescue, who takes a unit of possible future weapons with him when he is deployed in reserve. When you drop
Alright, so everything is such that there's less than 10 inches between, less than 10 inches between me and the edge of the board.
Drop as a battalion.
Is he part of the battalion?
No.
He's not.
Okay.
So I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, you're Matt.
I'm on my other
battalion,
correct.
Right.
which is
So
my Iron
you can deploy
Fist.
up to, you can do like,
So you can do partial.
When did you say what? Sorry. Oh, when you were so, I don't know if you maybe it wasn't. Maybe you always appreciated my amazing speed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically, when you deploy Sputum, you can deploy 1 in 13.
Yes.
And then still do the rest of the time.
Cool. Yeah, it doesn't break your time.
Nope.
Right on. We're gonna find it
Here.
No, I think that's totally legit.
So
Here.
dude goes there. So yes, Fume goes right on the sign ship with 5 White Kings.
And those can come on.
They have to come on at the end of my first movement
This-
phase, holding within 6 inches of the table edge. My pallets have heroes coming up enemies.
This Gorgrunta with the red mask is the battalion boss.
The only like charts.
2 more additional
ones. Things that we found that people lost my charge. 9 times out of 10 counteract does not make it in these charts.
These guys.
What are the defenses on the utility characters in general?
The army is all 4 up.
Just 4 up,
Minus
6
the
months?
2 guys are 5 ups.
Okay.
I think they're all 6 wounds, more or less. Golden are 5, Boots are 3, Arboys are 2. I'll have army like 6 up the only pain.
Ah, okay. Oh, and that's from the thing.
Walk points.
Yeah, so you don't start with that, but you get it very quickly.
No, yeah, I got it. I've got the list built, so I'm guaranteed 12, which is the matching color.
20 unit 20.
Got it.
More than 12 is nice.
So you will have it at the end of your first turn.
Yeah. 20, if I've got 20, I'm
See,
plus
my
1 if plus 1.
estimation was right. You are.
And that's a big part of it, too. Cool, all within 16. This brings me
One
back.
of them there, you would go through all of them.
Okay, that's dropped. I just need to glue this Arboy gets back together.
Gotta run Sputum, but not the rest of them, so it wouldn't be worth it. Totally easy to fix that. Totally easy. Got the bodies, forgot the movement.
Is there a secret for working with glue gun?
For what?
For getting the glue gun?
No, it's just low. There should be some left, but it's a bit low.
You can put my units that are wholly within it, wholly within 12 inches of it, unbreakable. So you do it that way. It will also, when any of these units of grots, just the grots, so these two units to 20 or the big unit to 60, and they die. At the end of each of my following turns, I roll a die, and on a 4-up, I get half that unit back within 12 inches.
No CP.
It's just on a 4-up, so it doesn't really happen.
Well, that means since
And it's when one of these units fully dies, including if you kill them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or they run from battle shock.
Whatever reason.
I roll on 4 if they come back. As up to 10.
Right. And that's 1 CP per when you do that.
1 CP attempts per attempt.
Got it.
You fail it, you're done.
No, so they're the only, you can never re-roll.
Some of the gaming ideas I've seen is just run like an understrength unit, kill it yourself, turn 1 and just spend like 10 CP, bring back the Dwayne boys. But it seems a little weak.
How do you even get 10
And that's
CP?
where, like, you can only re-roll
Take a
charge
bunch of
once.
talons and a ton of fungal occasional and just hope you
Go
roll
to the
back.
charge, and you spend a CP to re-roll, you can only do that once.
Okay, so you're down,
I'm
so I
down.
just need to get, basically what I wanna check is 27 and this guy being in the threat range, so I need to be aware of insta-death.
They have the same thing.
Yeah.
And I've been playing
Although it's
CP
27 from where you put
The vortex, we have to put the vortex within an inch of them.
And it has to be before, can these guys move?
Same thing with the.
Before
They cannot
you
move,
spell.
in theory.
Climb up.
No.
You couldn't find these
I
destroyers.
could use
to
my
move up.
battalion base to my destroyers, make him move and then cast, but I'm outside of range of my destroyers, because that's my target range of my destroyers.
Okay, so your actual threat range would be from here.
Yep.
Cool. So if you were to go first, it would actually be only to here. Cool.
Then
Probably not going first, which makes sense.
Cause it's like.
But if I don't go first, I'm more often than alpha strikes.
Right.
It's really more of a turn 2 list,
yeah,
to be perfectly honest.
yeah, it does.
Right, so if that's what we're looking at here, what I have to be aware of, so that really is actually it, so then I gotta,
It's 22 from the base of this.
oh, I did 16, no, I did 22, yeah. Cause
But
you,
you're from the edge of this, because this becomes part of it's the same model, so you're not measuring center, it's.
Oh, I never got
Yeah.
to this like this.
yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
like,
sure about
basically behind the horror line is very clear, but yeah, alright, cool. So these guys have theoretically a 28-inch threat range, but I would be murdering things I don't really want to murder, but maybe I could get in, let's see, 28 from here. I could actually get into the general turn 1, so maybe I try to make that annoying by putting these guys up such that I could guarantee the charge on the general. To try to goad you into taking that turn. Because I can use the 2 6s on the fate dice to guarantee the 12. To get that, what I actually need to get is 28 back to back here. A couple guys, not that guy. Unless your guys are 1 inch range, huh?
Army is all 1 inch range.
Alright. Yeah, so we would do that.
Oh, I have 24. Yeah. So I can throw something at you.
And then we do. So wait, you said these guys can't be mighty destroyed at all because they don't have the thing?
They have to be, I can might destroy anything I think within 12 inches of him.
Okay. And not wholly within, just within. Okay, so they're,
I'll double check that really fast.
well, they're at 12, it's all good.
Yeah, any unit fully within 12 inches of the hero.
I will put down a big block of 9 rocks.
Alright, so we'll put out, let's see, where'd my second, oh, it's right here, I haven't put that up. Alright, so second one of these, second layer.
Where's stats?
They have 4 wounds with 5 armor saves and 5
And then the characters, and then it'll be done.
They
This is why I did the early ones first, because I know it'd be
2
so later.
attacks with
What I need to check is to make sure I'm not, I am currently blocking where I want to put this.
Range.
Which is too late. What I should have done is put that guy there, so this guy could go there. But that's okay, because he'll just be the one to make sure there's space for him to do it. I need to be over here and look at a plus 8, 30.
Even to make rocks, which normally I can do, but I don't.
So the question I need for him is wholly within 18, that's 21. So it's actually 39 is the threat range. Perfect. Alright. So what I'm checking is if I spell portal, put it there, wholly within 18 here, 18 did. Okay. So that's gonna be me, and then it's your option.
Well, I'll go first.
Alright.
So at 2, I take up to 3 CP on 4 up. Nope, stay at 3 CP. I gain 6 Waaagh points for the 3 war chancers plus D6 for the general, plus 3, putting me at 9 Waaagh points. I'm going to spend a CP down to 2 on a 5 up. I get it back, so at 3, I'm going to use the here we go off of this war chanta. I'm going to count models on 16 inches, which is the entire army, which is 50 units, 5 more Waaagh points, up to 14.
Just give me a minute. Let me get them all out here first.
I'm going to try to pass the Bale and Vortex off my general. He's plus 2 to cast, so I believe I need 4. Vortex is 6.
4. Vortex is 6, yeah.
I'm at 5 and 7 right now.
Let's use 2, 4. Actually, let's use a 5 and 3 to counter that. Okay. Then I'm going to do that from the furthest back wizard with the ability to, which will be gone.
I'm going to try to put Mystic Shield from my other wizard onto that war chant.
Okay. That guy is out of range.
3 does not get a Mystic Shield on that. Alright, that's hero phase.
What's a slap fight?
Oh wait, not
It's
quite.
gonna be like, there's
I got war chant buffs.
We'll
We'll
go.
go. Let's put a buff here.
No.
Let's put a buff
You're gonna come forward
here.
here.
And we'll put the buff.
I'm gonna die.
Does he have one spell base? Is that
One spell base.
got it? Okay.
War chant buffs. That's hero phase. Movement. I'm going to use our bows and stay like that.
Yeah, get
Create
it
my
done.
hair.
Let's die, man.
These are boys.
Real good at
We're gonna slide up like there.
Real good at
Oh wait, the last game where I watched 3-hour movie with my wife and you guys didn't get past turn 3. Hey, you don't have to calm down your banter, but we did get past turn 3. We finished the game. Maybe not in 3 hours. Maybe we didn't get past turn 3 in 3 hours. Maybe that's a fair critique of my life.
Reasons that we don't quite turn.
So slide over there.
What's that?
You got a time limit, like an hour and a half?
2.5.
Depends on the tournament. Yeah. Most of them are a little more generous now.
I'm referencing one of my songs I told some years ago. Like, you get to like turn 3, probably for more having a lead list.
Yeah, it does depend on what you're
Does he have one cast base or 2?
Who?
Him.
One. Everything is just one.
much more story. We'll throw on more over there and be just extra. No, we want to go all the way to the edge so you can't squeeze more. And then we'll come all the way up to
You got some of these groups up too.
off.
I can kill all those I want.
Oh yeah.
And
That part's fine.
then we will press
I can kill roots and kill organizers.
Do you have healing?
Nope.
Okay.
Well, technically, yes. I have Fix and Beat on, I believe, him. So on my hero phase 4 up, I can heal D3 more than something. I've got all 3 beats on chances, but I just forget about it usually because it's.
Yeah. We're
They don't
gonna.
matter that much. I'm done.
You have all 3 beats. What is the healing? Because if I'm thinking about pecking away at characters, what are the
No, so
chances?
it's on Fix and Beats on the 1. That's on a 4 from my hero phase. I can choose from up to 12 inches on a 4 up. I heal 3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
Kill a beat, I'm pretty sure I've got on that one. I can double check if it comes up. That lets me, in the combat phase, take an enemy with a 12 on a 4 up. I'm +1 to hit.
So you're in range to have a 4 to heal D3 there. Yeah. And he can do it to himself.
Yes, and he can do it to himself.
Cool. Makes sense. Alright.
No, I'm actually going to move it back too.
Alright, do I want to trade 4,500 points of enlightened for your death?
Oh, yeah, sure. Formula and get over there, can't they?
Yeah, does that make you want to move differently? Please go ahead.
My space and everything, so.
So those usually
No.
okay.
Yeah, those are, yeah, these are the new.
Yeah,
plastic
so
bottles.
because of those spells, I can get to. Actually, you might move back out just enough. If you, yeah, let's say that's just a over 28 and a hair anyway. 12 plus 16. Yeah, so I think we're good. Because you backed him up a little bit.
I backed up both of
Yeah.
those 2 key units.
Yeah, I would call him just over 28 and a hair, so I can't get to him. Okay, so bottom one.
Bottom one.
Cool. All right, so we start with the arcane. The sorcerer is going to sacrifice D3 blue horrors. 2, or actually that's 1. That gets me 2 blue horror points. Then we're going to go to casting. What do you? How many dispellers do you have? The general and the guy over there.
Yep.
General is in range of none of the characters and all of the actually just the front unit horse. Okay. And then the other guy I think is out of range of things.
Bossy boss.
He's in range of the
Always bossing people around.
no, out of range of things. This guy is still within 39 of him. So am I within 39 if I do this? Before I cast anything, let's just check. Wholly within 18, because I can't go through the woods on the spell. Means here. And then is that 18? From there?
Spell portal.
Yeah, for the spell board.
Do you think that's what you're
Yeah, under one.
So do you guys play this as like a vertical smoke or true line of sight?
Usually
We're here to spells.
Okay, yeah, so just like through there.
I guess
right?
we see the gap. Yeah, alright, cool.
If you played it as vertical smoke, if that was your intent that this would be like one column, because we could. Okay. So not a great shot. Probably won't kill him, but worth working on him. Other option would be to work on the general. I think I might work on the general instead, especially if you were trying to hide him, and I don't want to be. Okay. So we're gonna start with
technically
this guy casting. So let's see, 18 plus 9 is 27, plus 6 is 33. That is in. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna start with this guy casting rerolls to cast on everybody else. Goes off on a 6. He's out of dispel range, so that goes off. I get a fate point. Everybody has rerolls. He already had rerolls. He's out of range of things. He's going to cast this guy. He needs a 6 with rerolls. Got it. So he's going to go on top of the portal.
Yep.
Next spell is going to be the back horrors casting the spell portal at +1 with rerolls. So we're looking for a 6 on the dice, and these are the ones that are still out of range. Reroll that.
And then this guy here.
Got it. So that's going to go off
Shooting attack.
for the Ogroid,
no shootings.
and we're going to go
No shootings.
wholly within 18. We're not going to go with the other guy. We're just going to go here.
That's the plague.
18.
The only
There.
thing I don't
Okay.
like my unit is,
So I've done 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go to. We've got 2 casts here, 1 here, 1 here. The only one you can counter is this.
So no shooting otherwise.
He's got a D6 shot, and then his other shot is terrible against you, so it's probably just going to be Magic Missile. Let's start with that. We're going to Magic Missile the general. Goes off in a 10, so it would be D3 mortals.
You say, do you have a dispel on this or no?
No, the only one you're in 30 of is these.
Okay, D3 model?
Well, actually, let's double check that.
Yeah.
You're well within 30 there. Yeah, this is 30. Yeah, so D3.
Here it is.
D3 becomes 3. You get your saves.
Spread round king, so.
I take 3.
Okay. Next spell is gonna be. We'll use another 5 and a 3 to auto cast the Bolt of Tzeentch
Okay.
at same target. So still out of the spell range, so D6 mortals.
So it's just, it is what it is.
1.
And then
How many left?
Get to decide to go first.
2, I
I
believe.
Alright, so we're gonna go for it. So I'm gonna use these 2 4s for the Ogroid to auto cast this spell. So that's D6 mortals and D6 brimstones. Number of mortals. 6.
I like cards that.
6 more mortals?
6 more.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, no,
Jeez. That's enough.
I got them?
Yeah.
That is more than I was expecting to get away with.
Yeah, that worked great.
Alright, so these guys go here. The question is going to be if I can get it. I'm not going to get 1 to 5 because you've got enough guys hanging there. They have to be within an inch of where he was. He was right here, right?
Yeah, he was right here.
Alright, so
You want him back out?
yeah, I want to see if I can do anything interesting with them. I don't think I can.
I guess I'll go first.
You go first. Okay.
12 will get me out. So
In this-
we're just going to try to run out in front of you, I think. So we'll just go basically around like this. And 1 inches, so it can be like that.
No, it should be.
And we'll see what happens when I run away. Okay, now you can move it.
I just wanted to be
So I've taken away the big nuke, but those guys still res, and that guy's quite safe. I kind of blew my load to do it. Alright, so that's 6. Last spell is going to be the one that you can counter. It's from the front of these.
I don't think I can anymore. Cause you still got
No, because that guy's still in 30.
Oh, he's still.
Yeah, they were in 30 of both.
Oh, okay.
So this is +1 with 3 rolls. I'm casting this to try to murder my own guys.
Cool.
Then,
It doesn't go off, so I have to roll it. Oh, actually, it might go off on a 6. Let's check. If it goes off on a 6, you're in good shape. Because I rolled 4 and 1.
Oh my god, plus 2 movement for this spell.
Oh, that would make me do this spell. It's either a 6 or a 7.
I'm going to start by casting, or generating command points. So I have 1 to start. And then
6. Alright, so you need 7 beat. You got it. Alright. No 2 million blue ores for me. So then we're going to
10 points so far.
movement. These guys will run.
I'm gonna put.
Got the 12. So this guy's bat will get here. Basically, the main point is that they're going to be able to get free. But then the question is, where do they go? This guy's going to go 12 to here.
Okay, let's put it on straight.
12 to here.
That's my advance.
Those are my stupid.
Yeah, do you want to put that here? Make sure I don't see it.
Yeah, you're fine on that 3.
Start with some spells.
Can they run in charge or they just run?
These are retreating because I'm within 3 of you.
Scraggy,
Okay.
So they're just. This is just a running retreat to be in the way.
okay, it goes off with the 12.
Right.
So it's just gonna auto go off.
So then we're going to go over here. We're going to check.
And I am going
Make sure that I don't. Here's a 10-inch gap here. So make sure that these move up all at once. Okay, we know where this is. They'll run. They'll both run. They're not going. They're max space. And these will only go no more than 7. So even if these roll a 1 on the 1, they wouldn't go. They wouldn't get stuck
then
behind.
roll 6 dice.
Janky build your own unit.
5 or 6.
Which should be good here for no place where you can land without being 10.
General,
Set that back.
yes,
Here.
native discussing yours.
Okay. What else do I need to do?
What about lightning?
They don't have anything on the radio.
And what about the drums?
Yes, they also.
These guys will nudge.
Discussing yours.
So if I open, okay.
So-
Let's just go into general.
I know, it's funny, it's still not worth shooting those. I'm sort of like, it's great to have them in the front lines. I'm like, yeah, I don't just leave these.
So, 5 up to
What we'll do is we'll have these guys run too.
And we'll both go through.
So it's up to 12. I'm not going to be taking that. We're just going to weave through basically to here.
And then I'm going
Front rank.
to go to the fungoid. Fungoid is going to try and cast Great Green Spike. He's very spiteful, very
These guys, do I go aggressive with them or not? He's my target, but you got him way in the backfield very smartly. So
Lost boxes, so you get +1 this roll. Maybe.
Okay.
just
So
head up
that's
here.
gonna be D6 mortals on your general. 5.
5 ups.
And then these guys are gonna run.
So
4 is up to 10.
Okay.
So I'll wrap it around
Then
and basically go.
once per game, he can cast twice. I'm gonna go ahead and do.
This guy's gonna go to the near side of the portal.
Goes off.
Okay, I'll go like that.
Um,
This guy is gonna be just outside of. What's the move on that guy? The other caster?
His move?
Yeah.
18.
So 10, so just outside of 40, which means that a full run means you wouldn't get within the spell range of him, means he's fine when he is. We're just gonna go in the middle of that. So we'll go with an 18 here. That guy's gonna sit there because he's got no choice. They're gonna nudge up, and then that'll be the other one. They're running. So they're not going more than 7. Just basically nothing out here.
3 piece.
What's there? 2.
We
So 3 piece, 3s and 3. 3s and 3s.
How many attacks on the dude?
3 attacks from the spear. And then like standard drone attacks with the bell and the stake.
so there should still be no behind the lines landing spot. Because 10 still goes within 9 there or here. Okay. So that's it. My goal score 0, right?
Yeah. You have to burn points to score.
You
You have to burn the points to score.
Right. All right. Are you on black die or white die?
That doesn't matter. I got black.
Okay. All right. Good luck. It's up to you.
Go. Right, so I gain CP up to 4. 4, but the other one up to 5 CP. I'm going to gain 6 Waaagh points from my 3 war gems in my life, so let's get 20.
So you have most of the things.
20 is what I catch up on. I'll burn one of my CP down to 4. If I don't get it back, I do not. I'm going to count models really fast around this. 16.
And then the dark one.
3,
minus 1 attack on the
14. 18, 23.
Alright, so 3.
Hi, Sandy, 66.
3.
7, call it 37, so I get 3 more.
Okay.
I'm going to get 23 points.
Is 24 when you do something interesting?
24 is where I can log. 20 is what gives me +1 hit, +1 wound. Got it. So 20 is what I really want, but then I spend points over that to give myself plus to casts.
Did I fail this? Oh no, I'm good. Good. I did right. So the front horrors are in range. They have no bonuses to spell, but I can burn 6s if I really want to counter what's it called? Can't see teleport.
And then
Yeah, so the big Waaagh, that's the one that's 24, but it's like, it's not really the core of what you're worried about. What you're worried about is all of your guys are now buffed.
Yeah. Army, it's army wide 2s and 2s now, pretty much.
2s and 2s?
2s and 2s one rounds, these make them 1 plus
But
damage.
you're no longer like plus 26 attacks per weapon profile. That was the last time I played orcs.
Yeah, they can't really do that anymore, unfortunately. We're gonna War Chanter buff over here onto these guys. We're gonna War Chanter buff up onto these Argboys here. We'll War Chanter buff onto these Argboys here.
my movement phase is going to be
I'm gonna try to Handagork them. I'm gonna spend D6 Waaagh points. Let's see, it's not in the box. I like that one though. 2, that's fine.
Right, just making sure that I'm
Still less than 18, so
it's gonna be the front line
I'm
somewhere.
plus 2 gas. 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think it does it anyway. No. All right. Sweet.
Do you mind, since it's felt, where would you put it? Do you mind telling me?
I was thinking probably just closer here to make guarantee that charge more or less.
Got it.
I still.
You're still probably gonna get it? Holy
Well,
crap.
I'm gonna move him 18.
Ah. What makes it move 18?
I'm gonna use my destroyers and move him 9, and then my movement phase and move him 9 again.
Got it. You're probably still getting it.
Probably it's like a 6-inch charge. So yeah, we'll move them 9. But we're gonna use my destroyers off of him. To slide it 9 inches.
And this is the one that you used to like roll for, right? Like it used to be like the general and a 4 up and everybody has 6 up.
Yes. And now it's just something you can burn CP for. So that's that movement. I think they're fine. And that's my one spell. That's my hero phase. So that's all I can do in the hero phase.
Over here.
Movement
What's going on
phase.
here, mister?
The Grantos will come up another 9. Let's up to this
We're
one.
going to go ahead and bring these guys back. That.
Those are just blue borders.
We will.
They're brimstone horrors. They're
Brimstone
worse.
The random borders.
They shoot on 5s and 5s.
Okay.
They hit on 6s and 5s.
Okay.
And their save is dash.
Oh, okay.
They're really in the way.
Just in.
Yeah. I mean, they're the free result of the summon, so.
Gotcha. These Grantos will swing up.
Fluff them around as much as
These brutes will come up.
The most useful thing I think they do right now tends to be, like I kept getting 1s and 2s, but actually it worked one time anyway, is like shooting the Bow Reaper catapult and sending a melee with it.
Did you beat Lauren?
1 and 1. But the first one, the one I won was like his first or second game with the army.
So still.
They're quite good.
Bravely
Bravely. Tom's got one of the works.
do nothing else.
What is the, so let's see, they don't,
Going
interesting, I'm wearing,
for no
so your caster has 6 wounds, which is super useful because the catapult does 5.
I'll have to double check that. That might be 5. I'm pretty sure it's 6.
I think orcs are 6 because they're fat.
And I think the war trenches are 6.
Your fancy rich
All
the king himself.
But
shoot at those here. Where are they? They're
the mortal spell I think is pretty terrifying for him because you just take off pieces.
It would have been nice to move it.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying when you play Brendan, because he doesn't have the ability to get rid of it.
Oh, it's-
So then
when it goes off, it's
with this.
great for heroes. I think that's it for my movement. Yeah, this was moved.
4 minus 1.
War Tantrums definitely have 6.
Yeah, 99% of general list too.
You are correct. But he has a 6 up save.
But how much?
So
Shaman?
you take 1 damage.
Weird Knob Shaman?
And
Six up save.
then 5 at the end of every turn.
Oh, I'm looking at Maniac Weird Knob.
Yeah, it's
Even if
something
you
else.
feel it,
What is that?
you're taking that.
Maniac Weird Knob, I believe, is a bone splitter.
You are cursed. A curse.
There's a little orc on a pig that I don't think they make anymore.
So
No,
you mark it
Weird
to
Knob
the-
Shaman's what you're looking
Got
for.
it. Yeah. You have the current generation model. You get to better saves.
I'm gonna try to make a charge here. It's
Okay.
Cool.
That's 9 inches, so it's gonna be like 8.
No, it was just 2.
It's an 8 or 7. 7 will major.
Yeah.
1 plus 1 is charge.
Oh,
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 inch charge.
I rolled the same.
That's
On your arm save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you make your arm save in your curse. So
So I'm curious how this is going to go. So that's it's only 160 points of orc, right?
Yeah, it's 160 points of work.
But it's very buff.
It's super buffed and it's gonna do a ton of damage probably.
Cool. I'm looking forward to both seeing how it goes and seeing how the counter charge works.
Then I'm gonna charge with. Let's start with the boys that are farther away. They're in.
It's the marine. So if you want to put it on there, that's fine.
No.
Oh yeah, there's like a character.
Yeah.
Or a hero type thing. Alright, then we're going to.
Then we'll try those Argoids too.
Plus
Charge. They're all
throw anything besides the one character, so then you don't have any battle shock, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then my turn's done, right?
You get 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
We should be outside 18 here. Yep.
Oh, for
Yep.
cool.
Putting us on
So,
combat. Let's do the Gorgons first.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to look up if my brimstones are on 6s and 5s or 5s and 6s.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 1, so he gets 5, and then 4, and 4. Alright, these are 2s and 2s at 1 rend, 2 damage each. Cool.
not my first time.
Alright, it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Red one?
One
So
red.
it's 5 up rerollable? It's 4th roll.
We're going to, we got the +2 movements right now.
2 of these to matter.
Now, so
Eight moves?
Yep.
if you.
Oh, I think I'm still screwed because I'm gonna have one guy with 1 left.
I got the pigs to go show.
Oh, yeah, alright, very good. That will kill the chaff.
That kills the chaff.
So just walking around is gonna kill some things.
Did not hold, good to know.
So,
If I end a charge within an inch. I mean, in
no,
movement.
within 6
Within
inches.
6 inches.
Any move
So it's the,
charge.
that's the big thing that makes them much better. Now the +1 damage is a big deal.
It doubles the damage of them. Pretty much whatever you put it on.
Because they're just a buttload of long attacks.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Alright, cool. So it's my activation, they can't go again, right?
They cannot.
Yeah, so we'll go over here. I'm on 5s and 6s. 6 whole attacks. Get 1/3 of the damage through.
Alright, so
Aha,
guess,
a save.
That's what we should do.
Brimstones are gonna do a melee. They've never done a melee.
You got one hit?
I got 1 wound through on my brimstone war. No!
4 up.
No! You would have been the first melee move they've ever done.
I
can just remember
It's like you want me to.
Do you want to pile in moving further?
Wait, 203 my territory, so I get 3.
I'll start going over there while you think.
That was another reason for me to say.
I thought you were gonna burn that immediately.
No, I can't tell turn 2.
Yeah, I guess I'll pile them around like that.
But it blocks you from scoring somebody this turn.
So you're 1 inch, but you're piling again, so I don't know why I'm trying to shenanigan, I just need to go and take you.
Alright, so
Those are 1 inch or 2 inch?
so and I get 2 for the
Alrighty then.
I get 3.
So I'm gonna swing 10 big swords, they're gonna get rerolls because you went. Because they're enlightened, they just don't get the disc attacks.
7, so I
Then the 10th one is for the champ. We're on 4s, rerollable, 3s rerollable, red 1, damage 2.
Really
good.
I usually do better on that.
3s rerollable.
Yeah, that was fun. Plus, I
Yeah.
get
Actually, that ends up average. So this many, red 1, damage 2.
7 general. Yeah.
Rend 1?
Yep.
I got 5 ups.
I do my research on ogres.
Nice, so 8 damage.
Alright,
2, 4,
so
5, 6, 7.
we're gonna get 6 now, I get +1 to the total.
Alright, 6 damage.
That kills Agrota. It puts a wound on Agrota.
Alright. And they,
Or no, an 8 because it's a 7.
what was I gonna say? They keep the +1 damage?
Yes.
Alright, so we're gonna go to bottom of 2. These are gonna go away. Do you have a leadership check that matters there or no?
They're a bravery 7.
You got it. No.
Then we're on bottom of 2 already. Hey, are you guys on bottom of 2 yet, or are you really slow? Just checking, Ricky. You're being slow.
Hello,
So
Maria.
unless you're +2 to your.
What? That's my wife.
Alright,
Cool. Pass on the 6 if you're skeleton. If I don't have a skeleton.
That was the other big buff from the buff, or from the new book, is now the
Alright, so,
buffs
yeah,
actually last, so just go.
now they're like until next hero phase.
Yeah.
Is that guy there for a reason? Is he coming back?
You're
You're going to no. Okay. Alright.
Harbingers, so
Um,
climb up shrubs on everybody.
Let's go
I thought I
with.
was out of,
White key,
like,
yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
smart.
I thought I was out of range.
He's gonna try to do re-rolling spells. Ooh, he gets it.
Yeah.
So that goes to
No,
7
I
fate points.
was gone first.
And we get a reroll. He's gonna sacrifice D3 horrors.
Yeah.
One more?
What actually would I?
I forgot the leadership check last turn, which is good for you because I can't fail and bring you guys back on the 1. So I'm not gonna go back. Remember this turn, I'll leave that guy here. Yeah, both 6s. So we are gonna just deal with the thing in my face, I think.
Is it Gruntas?
I think so. I'm debating whether I try to spell the Grunters and then just sort of nudge around again, or whether I try to spell something else meaningful and put the enlightened in the Grunters. I'm not sure what the answer is. Let's see if this is within 33. It's not. So I think the only things within 33 of him are the Grunters and things I would prefer to stay alive. So I guess it's Grunters. Alright. He's got 3 whole spells, which he can't really use all of. So we're gonna put the D6 nuke into the Grunters with a reroll. Goes off on an 11. Yep. We've got goes to 8 dice. D6 portals. 2.
6 ups. I take 2.
So we're gonna do a magic missile into the Grunters. Fails, but he gets a reroll. Goes off on a 6. So that's going to be 1 more wound, because I didn't do a 10 plus.
6 up. So
Nope, got it.
we're going.
Then we're going to do reroll 1s on saves on this unit. Okay. Wait, no, they are reroll saves. This unit. Alright. Goes off. Wee. Alright. That was him. Then we've got.
8 plus 4 for 12.
So I didn't set this up particularly well because what I would want is to have this go through. What I should have done, I'm not going to do it, but what I should have done is left the space so that I could lean this out. But I guess I didn't know it was there yet. So these guys are within 30, I believe. They both within 30. 30 inches is here, so both units of horse are within 30. So we're gonna just do it where you can counter it. So this side unit of horse is gonna cast this thingy.
Aether Void Pendulum.
That one, yes. 8. Goes off to 9, is the +1 to cast.
So you got all the 9.
Or it was an 8, turns into a 9, because you're +1.
I will burn D3 points and give myself +1 on this dispel. Either 2, let me know, 2 to 9.
They have a +2. They have a +2 from the.
You got it.
13.
Cool.
So
Okay, so we've got the front unit of horrors and the Obroid left. Front unit of horrors, 18 inches. We're looking at only the stuff I like to be alive. So we're going to cast Fiery, Brimstone, Infernal, Firestorm, something that you change the name of on the Gore Grunters.
Okay.
Be a 9, which is the end of the dice for the reroll. There we go, so 9. So we're looking at 9 dice, and then we're looking at, for every 6, I do D3 mortals. Okay. On average, it's like 3, but I very really want to just D3. 3.
That kills the second Grunta, and we have 1 wound more.
Okay. 1 wound on that one, so 4 wounds left?
6 left since he's the battalion boss. So
Okay.
he's 7 wounds.
He's 7 wounds.
Instead of 5. All of those Gruntas are 5.
we'll run him. Go 7 plus 8.
So just the Obroid spell left.
Is this?
I'm going to.
So we're going.
What do these guys do once they're up? Besides, I mean, they're-
Portentas, they hand out buffs.
8. Yes. Yeah, I would say.
they hand out buffs.
They hand out +1 damage buffs, and that's. And they give me walk points.
They all hand out +1 damage buffs?
Yeah, that's where I get all 3 of those damage buffs.
Alright, he's gonna try to nuke that guy.
Okay.
Doesn't go off. Rerolling.
We're gonna.
Was move point.
Oh, hell, we're gonna run these.
So I've got 9 fate points, 4 blue horror points, and we're going to movement.
So 4 + 2 + 2. So movement 8. We're gonna have to go around.
4 up save there.
2 more mortals.
4 save as the minus the other caster.
Right. That's less than 18. 6 ones left. This front rank of C4s are going to run. Okay.
Probably.
10 inches. So we are going like 10 inches, like so. Okay.
And we'll move over to the. Oh no, he's the leader. Yes, 5 moves.
So that doesn't exactly. No carryover though.
Did I do something wrong?
2, 4, no, they go, wait. 2, 4, 6, 8.
He's gonna run.
Yeah,
his
0,
4
5
+ 2 +
He's got
3,
these.
So
10 inches.
I hope we can get out of that bubble. I think probably.
Those are contrast painted and these are not. You can tell the difference if you look really close. Here.
Alright,
And then we go
he will
here.
Yeah.
Alright. So we go 7 inches. We're +1 move due to the Great Feather Charm.
Yeah, 4 + 2 + 5, 7 + 4 is 11.
Dang, that's a little bit late.
Still less than 18 here, so that's fine.
So I think we're better off zigzagging around.
You're good.
Yes.
You're good.
Because I think that's the end of the movements, all of the movements. So that rock's gotta come down. And that rock's gonna.
These guys are gonna sit in the
have
pocket.
to be tasked with taking care of the things
Mm.
that I don't need. So.
No, let's see. Where do I? I'm trying to figure out. It's interesting because like I actively. How many command points do you have? Like 6, 10?
Right now, I have
4. Okay.
because I don't think he's combat mode.
No.
And still currently be a lot more boys coming in behind me-ish. So we'll go like this. Make sure that I've got room for this. 16 inches. 16 means this guy can only get to here. So we're gonna do it like
Alright.
They have to come in within 6 of him too.
Alright.
Yeah, not holding. Within 6 of.
They need to stay back for summoning prevention. This guy is going to make sure he's within 18 of them by flying over here. This is still less than 18. This is still less than 18. 10 inches. 10 inches. These guys are going to go
Not that guy, so.
basically a little bit more like this.
Alright, so I got
And
5 shots
then
for the future Blade Kings and
you can scoot them together if they're in
Rush there. It's one attack.
It made you with the blue thing then. So the last thing we're going to do is go to the end of my movement phase. We're going to spend 4 blue horror points and 6 fate points to summon 10 blues.
Oh, you squished the group.
Squish and root.
Oh, poor little guy.
And they're going to go back into this second wall, making sure they start 9 inches from him, safely.
We're looking at 9
like
these.
Someone there.
Something ridiculous. I don't maybe we can 12 of those.
okay, shooting. They ran. How many of these are within 18 of him? Looks like 4. 4 shots on 4s and 4s.
See what happens here with the
Yeah,
plus
go for it.
over there. See my clock there. Nope.
2.
Nope. We need 11. So those keep
Red.
flagging. There. We need a 9.
Oh, okay.
4 piece, 2 piece, 4 piece, 1.
And we need a 9 for gut right over there.
Two.
Charge the thing for the 3.
Okay, charges. Ogroid goes into the
Oh,
main
yeah, you did. Oh, no.
He's in. He's going in like so.
Man!
Does D3 mortals on impact?
I mean, I hope it hurts. If you don't kill him, I'm good.
Two.
Two.
Two ones left.
Two ones left.
So with combat and I'll activate the alignment.
Okay.
4, 7, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Alright,
3,
so
6, 9, 10.
Threes and fours, rerolling both 2 damage each.
I'm not rerolling because you haven't gone through. So it's 4s and 3s, run 1 damage too. Basically, I have to get one through. Okay. Debating if I want to spend. I'm going to spend a command point to reroll 1s to hit.
Okay. So,
Oh, look at that! Woo!
so we got
3.
4 attacks from my Hawk dash. You know you're a hero.
That's amazing. Alright, you're up.
That was the enlightenment.
That was the 3 enlightenment, yeah.
4 got in, and then 2.
The other one left. Oh, the Grip Feather Charm's on him, so he has 1 inch less movement, which wouldn't matter because he
He made a good charge. Yeah, I guess that's go for that hero.
Yeah.
3, 4,
He's got
5.
a 6 up and
These
then
are
he's,
going to be 2s and 3s, so I'm at 19 log points right now.
Cool.
Oh, we got a fun vacation.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, I think you're just gonna give him. I have like
Yeah. 1, 2, that's 4 hits, 1 roll, 2 damage each.
So basically a 1 round 2 damage each, and then you have the Gore Hunter, right?
Then I got the piggy.
And how many attacks does he have?
Pig's going to be 4 3s and 4s.
Burn.
Right.
Well, yeah.
I don't want him to die. I'm actually gonna compensate for my failure and just roll 3 6s.
Okay.
So,
Yay!
don't go run. And he actually usually
Probably a waste, but
stands
oh
there
well.
while
And then the pig.
warrior runs away.
So, okay. There's going to be 3s and 2s.
So you said 3s and 4s?
Excuse me, 3s and 4s.
That's the combat phase.
4s. It's no red damage.
Okay.
1 beat off of them. They're native rate.
Make 1 fail 1.
Has 2 more.
Okay.
He lives.
He lives!
So
He's at 8 wounds.
8 wounds. Okay, so
Yeah. I would not, if he only had 5 wounds, I would not have been burning all those things.
Cool.
Yeah. But that was hilarious.
Would you like to swing back into that gore hunter?
Yeah, let's
Try
do
to
that.
do the 2 damage remaining.
variety of
Yeah.
Alright, so we've got 1 on 3s and 3s, run 2, damage 3.
it gives
Looking for a
these guys
3.
better chance to reach me.
Got it. Looking for a 6.
Reroll 1s to hit.
Says 3 weeks.
Again, for you, if you have a pass for anything, pass into this.
I think you're probably okay with me trading all 3 6s from the faithful for that.
Maybe, I don't know. Because like 9 + 1 to the spell.
Alright. So that's ended 2.
And then,
That's 9-2. Would you like to burn any of the points?
Yeah,
I don't think you don't control this.
So you control it when you.
I guess you
one
still do.
in a
Yeah.
phase. Yeah.
So you're still going. You have all 3. Would you like to burn any 3? They're
I'm
worth
gonna
1
go
point
ahead
apiece right now.
and-
No, 2 turns. So there'd be 2. 2, 4, 8.
So we wanna
1, 2,
do-
1, 2, 4, 8.
Um,
Question.
I
So you can just burn it
think
now.
we
The first
should we're how much further we go? 8.
No, it could be 2 of these right now. Yes.
Where's the third one? Wait, it's under there.
Yeah. So with
Good
those
question.
moves, they
6.
deploy within 6 inches.
Huh?
No, they both
Fidget 6.
move.
Oops, looking at 6. Oh, no, I mean, I'm only debating burning this one.
Just the one.
And I'm debating it because that's still got 2 layers of chapter.
Spider sword is such a quality idea.
Alright, I'll go ahead and do the swarm though.
Yeah.
Alright, so the swarm's gonna go.
That's got 2 layers of chapel. These, you could teleport 9 away and then move. and then charge past.
So I can't move, I can't teleport and move anymore.
Oh, because
You
the
killed the, you killed the Italian boss.
I killed the battalion boss.
So that, movement shenanigans are pretty much gone. Right now I've got, I can move when you do damage to me.
Okay. So basically you would have to be,
I'm making 9-inch charges.
you're making 9-inch charges and then piling in, which could still work here. That's a really good question.
Then I need to do the rest of my command phase. So we're gonna
No, I'll say go.
No?
Yep. Let's go to turn 3. And we're going for priority.
I went ties.
Ooh. So I'll take it. Okay. Then we're gonna go beginning of the phase. Ogre heals 1.
4 up, he generates more. No, on 4 up, the shaman generates more.
Under 3 wounds.
He's gonna sacrifice D3 blue horrors this time.
Yeah. Then
You killed my father.
Kill
one more.
Forgot the leadership check. Yeah.
So I'll just be at my
So that must be a 1 brimstone horror point.
I'm going to start with
Then we're gonna go for spells. He's gonna try to get rerolls. Looking for a 4. Got it off. Then we're gonna go with 33 doesn't change anything. There's 10 wounds per unit.
In the Argos?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
I know. I'm gonna have him auto dispel this as his first cast.
The spell portals or the
No,
vortex?
the vortex.
Okay.
And then, actually, do you mind if I do dispels of the endless spells?
No, you're supposed to.
Well, I should do it before I cast this. I just wasn't doing it. So he's gonna auto dispel this. That is one of his casts. He's gonna end within 6.
I'm going to dispel spiders.
That'll be fit there. Yeah, that's fine. And then as another one, the
Just plus 1 right?
I'm going to
this unit of guys is gonna try to dispel the spell portals. They need an 8. Does not. Doesn't get it. So I think I need a 7 to get them off. I'm just double checking that because the other one I was wrong.
I'm going to recast spiders from the shaman.
They think they cast a 7. Spell portal is a.
I think, yeah.
Oh my god, it's actually a 5.
As well.
Did it spell?
No, it's a 5 to cast. So cool. I got the 7, so I got it. All right,
You got it.
so that was those horrors. And then he gave people rerolls. So the only cast I have left, he used his extra cast, so he's got 2. Front horrors have 1. Ogre has 1. He's got rerolls. So we're gonna use the front horrors with the rerolls to try to recast the spell portal. Okay. Goes off on a 9. You do have a counter for that if you want it.
9. That's good work.
No. Alright. That is gonna go
We'll do that.
so that we can start to threaten the battalion guy. At least for a turn until everyone's away.
So let's do that. Whatever. Alright,
18 goes.
This new dice on it again.
Here.
Just one. Strike here.
And then we're gonna go Ogre spell. He actually doesn't have rerolls because he's not within 18. So he's just on a hard regular cast. He's just gonna try to nuke through his spell portal. Goes off on a 7. Okay. So we're looking at D6 mortals on that guy. 5, and then takes 5 brimstones, and you get 5 saves, right?
I saved one of those, so take 4 on him.
So this time they're probably gonna stand
It was
there and
on
shoot.
this. Yeah.
Or no, this guy. Sorry, the one that matters for the pattern, right?
Yes.
So we go over here within 1.
Over here. With all the matters.
Guess I have to go 1. Oh, there we go. If I can go like that. Okay. So that was that one going off. They went off. Last thing is this guy. He's gonna recast this. Doesn't go off. He gets his reroll for Murder and Blue Horde. Goes off. Goes to 7 fate. Goes back up.
And
33. Yeah. So we'll go
these guys.
How many moves do these have?
Here,
Brutes, 3
then,
apiece.
3 apiece. We'll go here.
and then circle.
So I think that that's going to be pretty safely 33.
And
Actually, that's 33, but I don't want to throw off a brute. So,
and then
Um,
I'm going to
we'll go here, and then his last spell, because he dispelled, and his last spell is regular nuke into the brutes. It's just for a D8 roll. Got it. So D6 mortals to the brutes. Oh, sorry, this is for that. This is for the mortals to the brutes. 2.
Phase.
And that's
Okay.
okay.
12 inches within a hero or 15 with normal law.
Movement.
And your characters are all.
I
Uh,
guess I got rid
yeah,
of it.
right. Oh, that's an easy place for you.
It's going to be 16.
Alright.
Mark this.
Where do I want to go? How do I want to do this? I want to. I almost feel like I don't want to do any movement, but perhaps just enough to take the edge off. Oh,
I think if I'm going to take the double, I got to try to
alright,
pick
so
this hand
I
up.
want
Yeah.
to. I do need to snipe some characters with strategy, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So I think I'm probably going to want to. What's the range for you to be able to run and charge? 7. Here's the plan. Well, that's a problem. That's a problem. Why you gotta be all able to charge me into my back line next turn? This guy. You know what?
Back to 2 command
I
points.
disapprove.
Flying words aren't combat models either.
I disapprove of this.
I'm
So
going to need a
I must express my
6.
disapproval of
Well, I'm within 6.5, but it's where I would have to land.
this.
So if this is impassable, I think it's probably going to be a 7. If I'm over, yeah, we're just going to call it a 7.
Come forward and charge.
Okay, this guy is going to just make sure that he is within 6
I want to make it so that other ninja can fly over me and hit my back line.
to give them a reroll.
Smart. Gotta do something. Actually, these guys here. Yeah.
These guys are going to move in. I think we're going to start to be
This.
okay with
This.
back line
Keep the screen.
summoning or teleporting here.
Go 6 to there.
These guys are
That's
gonna
a long charge.
try here. No, these guys are gonna run.
We'll keep the
11,
same
good.
formation.
11.
Okay. And then we're going to go Troggy Frogs.
But they're all in this circle. 8. These guys will.
Troggy Frog circle.
So funny that like I'm just not even bothering to shoot. So 9. So basically like that.
And
2. Yeah, that's fine.
the sire
Is
himself.
this an inch?
4.
And move back.
No, it's not an inch.
Okay.
You want the
There's a
other
lot
one.
of inches. I need
It's a lie.
So those guys close up like that.
Yeah, that was an inch. This is like an inch and a quarter or something like
I will move this guy.
Okay.
He might get charged.
Um,
I'll just-
And then these guys are just gonna fill that gap. They're well,
Yeah, he's gonna run. He's gonna run.
okay.
Okay, and then
So you could get in a unit.
I'm going to over here.
Maybe here? I don't know. That's okay. We'll figure that out. I think that we're just on our 7 rerollable charge because I think that I don't have any shooting I care to do.
And
So, here we go.
That's the move phase. Shooting
Okay.
phase. Trogs the first.
So,
Finger off
7.
on their head.
The
D3 more.
Parallel to his back, a little before.
Yep.
And then this all matters because it's how many I'm going to be able to get in
Four
here.
boss.
I'll put the pile in. So we're checking these. 7 to here.
Up to 3 wounds, so that gets up to 3 wounds now.
Alright.
7 to here.
These Trogs are going to drop a rock on this unit. D3 more.
Here.
3.
To here.
Come on, Jimmy.
To here.
I got the same thing, take one.
Okay.
Scraggy.
So let's see. So note of charges. So now I'm gonna go to pile in here, and I'm gonna watch the 3-inch widget on this, so I don't accidentally activate things that we're gonna.
Scrag.
You must stay outside of that.
There.
Yes, please. Go like that. All right.
Rerolling once.
So this guy has to stay as close as possible because he's already basically there. So he's going here. This guy has to stay about 1.5 away.
Minus 1, so 2.
So he's gonna go 3 like this, but he can't actually get behind this guy because that would be moving farther from the target. This guy should be able to get in. This is gonna be more than 2, so I'm only gonna get 3 guys into
What's their
him.
attack range?
2 inches. One of it's 1 and one of it's 2. The question is, was that guy within 5? No. Okay. So I'm not gonna get the champion, and I'm not gonna get any more in due to pilot rolls.
Okay, these guys
But all 9 will get into the circle.
are trying to take a board. Your yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Okay.
10.
So 3 guys going in on top, and then 1 disc because it's a 1-inch range, and 1 beak. We're gonna do the disc and the beak first, real quick. Disc gets D3 attacks. 3. 4s and 3s run 1 damage D3. 4s and 5s.
Now I'm going to wound you with all 3 of them.
Okay. 1 runs 1 damage D3.
6 up. 4 up.
Okay. D3. 1. Use this up again. Got it. All right. And we've got 9 attacks from the 3 spears.
Aha! Of course. I'm the wound.
And 3.
Then
4 runs 1 damage 2.
For charge, the big blob of grass. To charge.
I think if you had 1, it was like, you got 1.
Super dead.
Oh, that's a fail.
Alright, so that's turn. You're definitely blowing out the combo. Oh, I forgot to shoot there too. Yeah, that's why you skill.
Yeah, I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Go kill boss.
Yeah, you got it.
Take 4 just
See, we haven't done anything. Did I lose a theoretical wound and then I can feel bad about it? Nope. Let's see. So I'll blow up that point for 1 point, and then I think that's it. I think that I'm gonna just leave it there.
this.
Actually,
Should I do that or should I blow
You
up?
go forward to it.
should I blow up that
You
one?
go forward to victory. It looks like this.
Is there a place for you to land there or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I mean, I don't have any deep circuit anymore. No, I guess the argument is.
They're not going anywhere.
I don't think I can get a full block of 5 in. Do you have a 9
Okay.
target too?
Then we're gonna go to the combat phase. My delicious
I could drop like
combat
2.
phase.
2 points maybe.
So probably not a unit.
Okay.
Okay,
Probably okay.
I'll just sit on them then. All right, bottom of 3, go ahead.
Netters.
Bottom of 3.
They hit you spicy.
Please drop
They
off.
wound you 1 seed. No end.
Hey Ricky, when you get a chance, we have a score change.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Up to 5. I don't get my 4 rolling off of that. I do still get 6 more Waaagh points. Putting it at 25.
Nice.
Oh, but you don't have the
Let me spend the money
caster. You don't have the you don't have the deep strike in the first place, right? Because the caster's dead.
The casters, I don't have any Wrath of Gork. I can still. Gargoyles can still come back. But
I
no
see.
more Wrath of Gork.
Or no more fist of orc, foot of orc, hand of orc.
The great big.
One of the parts of orc.
1-0 each.
10 who?
Tzeentch.
Tzeentch. Okay. What round?
That was top 3. This is bottom of 3, yeah.
So you got it.
So 0, 0, 0, 0, and I got 1 point top 3.
C.
Okay. Sorry. My comprehension. Not so good. Okay. File exporting.
He'll put his buff on the brutes. Okay. Put this buff on these boys. That buff on.
Here you go.
Thank you, Ricky.
Congratulations on your point. Okay.
30 Phoenix Guard.
Next one back.
Yeah, murder.
He'll go into these boys over here.
Okay.
-1 to hit.
That is all I can do for hero. I guess I'm gonna try to cast Fix and Beat. On a 4-up. Oh!
Alright, so, we're the cycle contagion movement, top of the battle round, we're in the wound phase. Yeah. So, we got.
The roots will just adjust.
Weapons on, from the raiders. Important to note
Definitely,
is
definitely,
that
yeah.
To absolutely,
flags are not
yeah,
maps.
make a
The rider and the
Can't
flag
necessarily-
are
can't necessarily-
no longer separate entities or single models. That must be the reason, because there's nothing about
30 Phoenix Guard and Tom, you're so cheesy.
that. They're not, they're singular beings. So that means that the flag attacks are also moving.
these boys come up 4.
We got 3 attacks piece.
Oh, you mean the keyword?
Yeah.
Yeah, the model has a keyword.
These boys come up 4.
And
I'm gonna run these boys actually. Okay.
well, I mean, like,
And-
nice on horses, there's no notes.
Yeah, but I think like the Zangor on this.
It's like round, so
You know, the discs are mounts. The teeth and horns are mounts.
There you go.
I think, pretty sure.
Yeah.
you also
Yeah,
switch
so
over
that's-
from
yeah,
Warhammer?
it's not-
I think we can back in
Minus one.
So not really. I came over from.
I know Matt and Hannah did. We sort of met you guys who were friends of friends with them.
I got one.
No, I was playing Guild Ball before this, and then Alpha before this.
I played a lot of Malifaux. Played a lot of Sydney.
I was a
No, this is
Huh?
plus.
Pilates.
Oh, like, that's what Ricky played.
What? So we got 2 written hits.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2.
Good stuff.
Second edition?
-1.
Yeah, I haven't played third at all. The best edition.
Yeah.
I hear 3's decent.
I hear it started really bad and then got better, but
I'll run
that's
those two. Also,
okay.
One.
We had the issue with Malifaux where
Alright.
there were so many interactions you had to have precise measurements for that
bog everything down a little bit.
well, it was too high a percent of the group that didn't wanted to play in events but didn't want to have to memorize all of the interactions. It felt like there were too many gotchas.
Oh, there's a lot going on about
Numbering.
yes, we should really run those boys.
We got 2 6s, 1 piece.
Six,
and
yeah.
5s. Yay! Look at that. And 2s. Alright, so make it 1.
Oh, it was just plus the.
We have 2.
So 1 and
1 rend. 1 rend.
Okay.
23.
These boys will slide up
3.
4.
And then the one big old bell.
Oh, yes.
Hitting on 5s now. 8.
That's run like runs 9 plus.
Yeah, -2 rend.
Actually, this is much more interesting than playing.
Okay, so that's another.
I'm gonna burn a CP 5 off make that a 6 and I get it back. I did not roll 4 CP.
Than playing Alpha Strike.
Yeah,
You did the thing!
I did.
It's different.
Yeah, I'm still terrified. I don't know if I should be or not, but
Felt good.
I don't know either.
That was real good. Alright,
No, I find myself in the spot right now. This list I don't commonly find myself in.
Did I?
I'm not more sure how to do it.
This turn.
Do you want water?
I'm okay. What's the range you can cast off that spell portal at me? 16? 18?
18 off spell. Yeah.
18 off that spell.
So you could definitely run it right.
I can walk out right
Yeah.
now.
We're going to spike this. Take 1 shot. And this will be my 1. I will place that with the die on top of it that says 1.
That's fine.
So, moving on. Is that the end? That's the end?
I think we've done all the comments, right?
Yeah.
I think we're done, yeah.
Alright, cool.
You're good.
Yeah, it's really one of the things. Alright, bottom turn 2.
Okay.
Hero phase, let's try to squirt the pusses of feelings. Is this battle round?
Yes,
It burns it into battle round. Right, so let's squirt the pusses of feelings and damages. So 6 up, they heal. Nope. 6 up, they take D3. Nope. 6 up, they heal. Hey! They heal D3. They heal
Movement, charge phase.
You're still burning. You're still burning.
Charge roots.
Good, but less so now, some way. Okay, so pusses of healing. No. Pusses of healing. No. Pusses of healing.
That would have been a good one.
Can you charge long enough to give the boys a chance to get it too if you wanted?
These boys have a chance. They
The
are
boys in the middle ones.
Oh, these ones?
One more start of healing.
Maybe they're +3. I don't know.
Don't get the +1. I got my guys in my territory.
I do want to try with these boys though.
So I got 3 and 2 for 6.
So +3.
Bring me up to 12.
Plus 10. Oh, I think I'll do it. What makes them +3?
The drums gives them +2. Oh, they don't have a drummer. Oh, they do have a drummer. The drums +2, +1 for having a certain amount of points.
Oh,
Got it.
that's a good number.
Where's
So
the
there-
more or less.
Go ahead.
So where's the break in this unit here?
Yes, the first one that's got the heals.
Yes,
So
the
this
first
is
one
contrast.
see
These
the
are
teal
no
hands.
contrast.
Yes.
Alright.
I should probably label those clear.
That's okay. So I said 3 again.
That is 10 plate bearers, or 1 beast hero for 14. 5 plate bearers for 7, that would be 2 little lots of on it. But it's like 6 or 7. So,
Oh, that is. I didn't see that guy.
That's really cool.
The one gets?
Dispel that.
Yeah,
The spell.
the get character. Yeah.
No, that's one who broke earlier too.
You need to make.
I need it.
He's an blue
Oh,
boss.
you need a roll of 7.
This is good plus 1. Spell times and
The really good goblin's almost an orc. Is that the idea?
No.
He's got the mushrooms. They like the mushrooms.
Rah.
Let's do the brutes first.
It doesn't block line of sight, right?
Does not block the line of sight, but you can't move over.
How many wounds apiece are those?
4.
'Cause
So it's a
is
total of
piece of pain.
36 ones.
I might get an additional plus to hit.
Oh yeah, you duff up the big ones.
Yes, they are
Yeah,
4
I
up.
use I'll say usually this list.
Yep.
Dude, so I'll have that. And
So I'll start with the boss bomb smash. 4 attacks, 2s and 2s, 1 rend, 3 damage to each.
I do that with the
3 hits, 1 rend.
flash eater one.
Looking for a 6.
Nope, it's 9 damage.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep it.
They can do 2 walls as well.
9 so far.
4 chop, 2s and 2s.
Oh, right, yes. One hero facing doesn't do
Okay,
that.
that's 3 more hits, 1 rend, 3 damage each.
Your guys, one of your guys.
Okay,
last
that's
three.
3 damage each.
18 damage.
Alright.
And if from all the guys in the last turn,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
you get one.
Also on 2.
These are 2s and 2s, 1 rend, 2 damage.
Demon unit within 7
Nice.
inches, nobody.
Yeah.
Light work, and couple of half
Looking for 6s.
all the things you're gonna now try.
One nice.
I was lucky.
6
So 6 plus 18. Yeah, so we're gonna 24, so that's 6 guys. So I'm gonna have the champ and then 2 others. Where's
Well, you could just shove in on it and see what happens.
okay.
Nine ankle.
They may end up dying to battle shock because they're leadership 6. I'm out of command point range and I'm out of destiny dice.
And they killed 6?
So I need a 1 or a 2 to live.
They're gonna.
But I'm gonna get to do something back. Alright. 7, 10 from the top. They're all gonna they can all pile in to be within an inch.
Into the brutes?
Yeah,
just you can roll it out, it's fine.
So this is from the top. 5, 10, horse.
Yeah, range of 2.
And rerolls because you've gone. Oh, I guess I should have known with the horse. That's whatever. Alright, doing damage anyway. Okay. And then we're at 3 to roll here. So rend 1, damage 2. 5 up. Nice. So that's 6 damage to Struts. Okay, so 5 so far. Okay. Then we've got the 3 discs. 3 discs do 3d3. Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that was lucky.
We're gonna run.
Okay, so we're at 9 attacks, 4s and 3s.
4 plus.
Rolls.
I'm gonna do a secret here. So 2 at the moment.
Rerolls.
I also have to
That's
spend
a little bit. Runs 1, and then damage d3.
Right.
So 3d3.
Yeah, so it's neat.
So plus 6 damage.
We're gonna run with that 5.
5 more.
So 5, I take 10.
And 3 beaks. And beaks can get there.
These can get there.
So 4s and 5s.
Yeah, we're gonna spend the CP to make it 6.
Yeah,
so
10 damage.
10 damage.
10, right, we got a base for it.
1, 2, 3,
so it's
4,
minus 2
5,
guys
6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's 4, 5. Not really, actually.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
You might die about too.
Waaagh! It'd be great if everyone died.
I might be there.
And then we go.
It's not as general.
18.
Oh, do you have a separate
No.
range?
What's the range off of that to roll for it?
Normally it's 6 inches if you're
it's just
roll
6
for the general.
I don't have general for it.
Alright, that's it. Good battle? No, we gotta get
Okay, yard boys.
Yeah.
So yeah, our rules go.
Yep.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then the boss gets 4 hits. They are more chance of that. Yes. You're using these 1 range again.
So no, there's 8 wounds. That's kills.
Red 1?
Yeah, red 1, 2 each.
Alright, I'll kill the unit, which is 2, 4, 6, 8, so it'll give me 16 blue points.
You're stuck in here behind this massive terrain.
Yeah.
I guess they will.
There you go.
I'll run. I'll run and see if I can get some movement out of this. So 4 plus 6. Go 10.
Cool. Okay, so leadership checks, right?
Leadership checks.
Okay, I'm looking for a 1 or a 2 because I lost 6. 2. I got just the champ left.
I did -2.
And he had to be in here.
I lost 3 roots.
Yep.
River 6. They're
Cool. Good.
I'll roll this. See if we kill that one back. On your champ, right?
Okay.
One more.
5, turn 3.
Did I kill the battalion? No, I did not kill the battalion or chancer, but no hardboys have died.
No hardboys have died.
Okay, so we're looking at
You win ties.
yeah. So you're not burning anything.
I'm
right?
not burning anything.
So you have black tie. Good luck. Okay, so top 4.
It's a good place to be.
That's dense. That guy's out of range.
Oh, yeah. So he can install.
So beginning of this, we're gonna sacrifice D3 blues
Fine, totally fine. Yeah, it's 1.
2 to get the range and the rerolls. That gives me brimstone points. It's 8 is the end of the game, right? It's like 1, 2, 4, and then just hold it.
Yeah, if
until
you
the
held
game
it
ends.
the entire game,
Yeah. Alright. Dispels. That guy's got 2 wounds left.
Alright, hiya! 3.
So we're 38. 18 goes to the woods. Oh, it's only within 18, so that's fine.
It's a good choke point.
Alright, we're gonna start with the
Pretty proud of myself.
Alright.
This guy's gonna try to dispel the spell portal. Looking for 6.
That's all
Nope.
movements, yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so.
This guy on a
Contagion.
2 up is gonna give re-rolls.
Go back down to 1.
Goes off.
7 and 10.
Go to 10 fate. Then we've got this. 1 cast remaining here. No, 2 casts remaining here and 1 over there. So let's see. First cast from him is gonna be there. Looking for an 8 reroll.
Outside 9.
Got it. So that's gonna be good 11. D6 mortals to them. 5 into the brutes. Yep.
Yeah, bring that one over.
And then
It's 5?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That pendulum is just not getting me there. That is okay. So the last spell from him is gonna be. Actually, he'll keep his last spell. They're gonna cast Firestorm into the brutes. I'm looking for an 8 on the dice. There's a 9 for the cast, plus 1 from him with the reroll. Got it. Looking for 5, 9. Looking for 6s. Spell goes off. 2 6s, so 2d3 mortals.
Okay, sharp.
2.
Okay.
2 more. Last spell. Magic missile at the darkness. Goes off. It's on a 10, so it does d3. 1 more mortal.
Into the brutes?
Yep.
Yep.
We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 dudes.
Alright.
3s into the
That's casting. So then we're gonna go to movement.
I'm gonna move my brutes to D6.
Oh yeah, please.
I forgot to last time.
What is everything but 2?
I broke up your
And 3s.
Fair more.
That's everything. Wow. So that's 7. 7. No, 7. Yeah.
Alright. So I've got 16 blue horror points, 12 fate points. Can I do anything dumb?
And then
Not quite. Can't quite do anything super dumb.
good one from him. I actually forgot those all only on 2s, but I hit them all.
Yeah,
So 3s to hit from the.
There's a total of 5 wheels left there, right?
Yes.
Not with anyone to receive that. So we're looking at charges.
He's gonna retreat.
We're gonna start over here. Let's see if I can get that 6 to get into the frogs. I don't really think I really want to get
Up to 17.
Then we got 5. I think that's we can go into the gifts and then also let the trogs then popping in the head container.
Whack-a-mole.
Because yeah, you're gonna go from 3 and go.
Then we're gonna go.
No, we're gonna fail that charge.
Okay.
We're gonna make you some.
So I can bring out 20 guys.
Let's try to make this 90 charge.
20s.
I've done one this game.
These guys are gonna walk, they're not gonna run. We're gonna go.
They don't get charged. They can probably do it with 5. No, 4.
6 inches. Will that put them? Is that within 24? Yeah, but oh, it's fine. 6 inches. I'm gonna need 3 inches from these guys. Can I grab your 3 incher?
1, so 9. Technically. And,
There. Well, I want the third one first.
Yeah, everybody in.
There we go. 6 inches. We're gonna get up there somewhere here. And basically, they're gonna shift around.
Okay.
Make sure they're all back up after.
They just need a 3 to get in.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure. 7. So I think we'll get a 4 more other than right. Let's go for a good hit, guys, because we're gonna get hit like that.
Okay, these guys are gonna run, but they're not gonna go more than 2, so if they run 1, it won't matter. Then they're 1, so they just stay in position. So that means 6 inches total, no more than that. It goes up to a max of here. Whee! What, do your guys come in within 6 of the board edge during the phase they die? During the phase the other things die?
Yes.
Right when it happens. Okay, cool. So that means we're gonna start to do.
There you are.
And you'll have shooting. It happens during the charge phase. It happens during the combat phase. They come in. They can't charge, but they can do it again. They do it next time. All right. So these guys are gonna shift up to be just 10 away, and we're gonna make sure that when I do that, I go over.
So we'll just.
Let's see. This guy will go back, and then these guys will go up to just 10 away. And I'll check their. Make sure I'm not cheating. Placement.
Charge those guys when they.
I don't know if I still protect this in the back or not, but I don't know how your army works very well.
You're in.
So definitely.
Bring in the pain. Turn.
You know what? I know what I'm gonna do instead of this. Sorry, we'll do this fast. This guy is gonna run. He goes up to 18. He's gonna go 6.
I'm gonna melt this front
10 away.
line and then just take it. I've seen this happen.
Then these guys can go over here, and then they'll just line up and just like this. 10 away to prevent a back in.
Yeah, this should be fun.
Like that.
Lots of combats. Lots of combats. Lots to switch.
Well,
These guys are gonna go.
alright, so
Um,
at the beginning of the combat phase, no.
they're gonna run.
Well, you actually did. Where do you want to go, buddy?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Up to 18.
Alright,
Basically,
now
they're.
Big unit like this.
Okay, I'm gonna spend some command points though for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 1 to let those trogs reroll 6s.
Up to 18 is fine. They're going like this.
So you're all out attacking him?
What's that?
You're using all out attack?
Yeah, so I'm
No, they're going
command point from him to let these
here.
guys reroll 1.
He'll run first to go
I'm
backwards.
gonna spend another 1.
7. I went up to 3 command points. I'm gonna do 2 to make that a 6, so that he's going 12. And then when they go 18, they're actually gonna hop over.
I actually think that might be all I'm gonna spend. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna spend. Just that one.
Like this.
So should these trucks are reroll once they hit?
These guys are gonna run
Yeah, they usually need
to, like,
murder most of
here.
them.
Down, they'll go.
Alright, so now we gotta divide these guys.
I don't know if I can protect all these or not, so we'll see.
These
Alright, so we've got
the rest of them are
4 brimstone points, 16 blue horde points, and 12 fate points. So we use 10 fate points to even those out to get a total of 30 bodies to summon at the end of this. So for that, these guys are gonna walk up. They're gonna run. They're gonna go up to 10, so they're gonna care about that 3-inch rule. And then I'm gonna summon the 30 guys, all of which have to be outside of 9 years. And then we'll go to shooting, and then that'll be the end of the turn. So 30 guys, 10 brimstone, 20 blues.
3 is the 6 this load. Yeah. 6 this, but they're not netted. So these just turn into.
Brimstones,
Alright, and.
go back here.
Into.
Sorry, I'm trying to get faster this
Oh, there you go.
You're good.
6, 9, 12, and they get 1.
time. Lock that one there, the corner gap that I made.
12.
Make sure that there's nothing
So 6
18 wise. Yeah, so that's fine. But we're just putting that stuff anyway, so that's fine.
I save a couple of these.
Back is good again. Looking for 20 blues in the middle.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Second row.
5, so 15, 4, 8.
These ones won't.
Here.
Maybe we want to get
5.
no,
I'm
just
sure they'll fix that.
4s.
And then 10 more that are going.
Alright, 5.
Got 3 guys in here. Get someone into here.
Alright,
I think that's fine. We'll find out. Put the other 10.
6 ups. Months until
Basically.
10, 14 total. Perfect. Okay.
Oh, is that? Thank you. Oh, that means these are way too
These
close.
are
Hold on.
way too
Yeah,
close.
way too close. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Those guys can't be there at all. Functionally cheatery, so they're just gonna go over here.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna let you kill this guy, this guy,
And these guys will be more than 9.
and that is.
Yeah. Okay.
And, oh, I gotta pick up more.
So then we're gonna go to shooting, and we're gonna check how many guys as a whole, because these guys didn't run. That's 6, 9.
Guys,
Are within 18 of them.
well,
None of them.
I mean,
It's gonna be
but
basically
kinda
to
wanted to
here.
ties,
So let's see, is that guy in? Yeah.
Sure.
Let's.
Huh? Oh.
We'll say no, and then we'll take 2, 4, 6, 7 shots into here.
Yeah. So. And then I get to do something now.
7,
What am I going to do?
4s and 4s.
How many things are left on that one burning gun?
You've got
3 saves.
3.
No rent.
Whoops.
You got it.
So the question is, do I want the light beam swinging at my charts at all? Not really.
Oh, that's it.
Do I want to use pile in now?
No charges?
Oh, no charges. I don't think so. And I don't shoot those because shooting those feels bad. So yeah, that's it. Go for. Yep, almost 3.
That's what we do. I think we do electronics next.
You're good.
These guys, I'm not worried about, even with both those units on them.
These are dead zones. The war channel buffs come off.
Do I have a 3-incher?
And I max at 30 here.
No, Rocco, the war chanter from the battalion didn't die, but I think you probably said that before I spammed a bunch more horrors on the board.
There.
No, that war chanter's back here.
Yeah, he's got 2 ones left.
And then we're going to.
If not, let's see if he can. He'll try to fix him again really fast. On a 4 up. Yay! He's heals once.
I want to make sure I didn't pile in too far. I don't think I did. Pretty sure. Yeah. I'm gonna put. I can do.
He'll
5.
hit his buff on Iron Tools boys. We'll drop this buff on the Gruntas.
And they
And
don't have
he's
the
only in
5
range
buffs,
to
right?
move that on these boys, so we'll just do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do 5 there and 4 there.
It's your
So we're
phase.
gonna do the 5 at the hasn't attacked yet.
Movement.
Matt, look at the monitor. We have a question. All right.
And 1.
The battalion for Warhammer died. That feels like the same question. No, it's still alive. It's on the back with 2 wounds. Who has a stronger position? I think so.
You are. These guys will shift over.
Yeah.
The Gruntas are going to move up to just outside of
12 and 3, I believe there.
Come over here, which is
Oh yeah.
Here is this is 5, that's 5.
And then this is 4 on the other unit.
We've got the buff. I'm gonna run those brutes. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Oh, so we get another 1 and a 2 out of them. And then do I get any more? I actually got more out of those ones than I did the last one. 6.
6, -2, 5, 6.
I don't know, I think if you take top of 5, I might
If I can get the double turn here, I might.
Well,
I think I'm pretty good if you don't. If you do, I have no idea.
If I don't get the double turn, I'll probably just give it to you.
Yeah, but if you do, it becomes very interesting.
They lost one from the spiders.
Those are gonna die. They're only one damage each here now. We'll see.
You're good.
I guess these groups should probably do something.
Yeah, I'm trying to just make it not a guaranteed so I can harass the caster.
I guess we'll go.
Well, that's like the one thing I'd rather really not lose to. He's gonna
Nope, just they're on there.
Run
he's
away!
gonna run. 4 plus 3. I'm gonna CP down 4.
Run away!
Do I get it back? I do. I get the 5 CP. He's moving 10.
Brave Lord. I think he's still in charge range. He's fucking stupid.
He'll try.
What was
He's
I
still
doing?
out of charge range. He's like 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. You get all of
20,
mine.
22 and a half. Yeah, so 22, so on a 6.
Okay. I can
But
run
take
irons.
charge.
I can run irons.
There you go.
Oh, he's flying. He can just fly right over my units.
Yeah. Well, you can put them directly in front if they
Yeah, I guess I can screen. Probably should run that far. Let's run the boys. 4, 7.
Well, if you don't run that far, they're gonna hop over, right? So you need to. Oh yeah, it's not gonna.
But yeah, but I shouldn't have run him that far because now I can't catch up on the screen to keep them within the range. You can't get them anywhere. But whatever. That's what they're doing. They're doing. They're orcs.
This is confusing.
They got teeny tiny little brains. It's good. That's it for movement because they're not going to get anywhere in time anyway. So yeah.
I mean, you can double.
I don't have shooting. Iron jaws. Charges. Let's join those brutes. I need something big.
Do you have pluses? +1?
They're +1.
Okay.
I'm thinking probably
You're 9 away, so you need an 8.
Why not, right?
So that's a 7. I can't see through that.
Make sure that it's not. Yeah, it's more than 8.5.
He moves on the part.
Yeah,
Hey,
No. Okay. We tried. That's.
Now the ones that are you're +1, so you can't fail the ranges, right?
No, but I'd like to get
Yeah.
one. So
There's
the problem. Infinitely on. This is the runtons.
Got it.
Keep track of it.
Oh, the wounds.
For battle shots.
For the shocking of the
So the gruntas.
I can't believe Ron did it.
That's gonna be like the exact same thing on the other side.
Okay.
You're doing a good job. Let's do the other 2 brutes.
I know, like,
Yes, sir.
6, 7, 8.
Alright. Well,
Eight actually does it. So 8 will put him here, and 8 will put him here.
Cool.
Or wait, no, because there's still net in there. So yeah, we should squish the netter.
Okay.
Although you're gonna do.
Let's do these boys. They're +3. 5, 6 more.
Yeah, it's still a 1. And then 2s.
They'll slam into their second one.
So forth.
Nether demons. I'll do the boys closest to me. They're in.
He lives. Lives with 1 wound left. So
The other boys. They're in.
Now I guess I could put a big one. That's how we're left to go with. Big one.
What's it for charges?
Alright.
Victory, boss.
I'm gonna lead with my 2 brutes.
Makes sense.
Those are not 4-up wounds.
No, there's one guy with 3.
These are gonna be. I'll do the Jagged or the Gorhaka. Big one first. 3 attacks. These are gonna be 2s and 3s and 2s.
Ramsey stabbers.
Yeah, 3s and 2s.
Stabbings.
Okay, that's 1 hit, 1 run, 2 damage.
5 upper rollable. Okay, see so far.
2. Then I got the boss clone boots nightmare. These are gonna be 3 2.
Nice.
4 better.
And then over
3, 1 run, 2 damage each.
Oof. Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alright, so 4 wounds, so 2 more.
6.
Stuff all over the place. Alright, here we go.
These made it. Yeah, those made it. Yeah. So 2 damage and 2 more.
So we have two.
You took 8 damage total.
And I saved 4 of it.
Oh, you saved 4, so yeah,
Yeah.
2 more.
Okay, so 4
Those
damage.
are good.
Yeah, because I'm 4 upper roll when you run low. Yeah. So 3, 4.
So 3 wounds on the
They don't hit for shit, but they do sit there.
Cool.
So it's my go.
Do you want to kill Argors or try to kill the Gorgons?
I definitely don't wish to kill hard boys, although I'm not going to kill a unit, and it might be useful to remove 1.
So,
3 damage.
yeah, I think I still have to choose one of them. Okay. And then let's do the next cluster. This cluster, let's do this little cluster here.
I'll attack with these.
2 regular,
2,
all
4,
3 nutters can hit this. So we're gonna do the 3 nutters.
4 into here, 2 into here.
2 into the brutes.
Yeah.
Here's one of the brutes.
No, and then into the scrunchers.
They're barred US, I think.
Ooh.
1.
Really got it.
Full save.
So 2.
Rentals? Nope, nope. Just 1 save.
Sorry.
6 up.
And then let's do the next cluster.
You got it. Oh, Iron Golem's almost at their first wound.
So that's, okay, let's see how many more I get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11 normal guys on these.
We'll do these. We'll do those boys.
Alright.
We have 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll hold the dice get over here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like slowly.
1, 2, 3.
What's the embezzling dice?
4, 5. Okay. These are 2s and 2s. This is with the get. They're only 1 damage.
Oh, you got lucky on 4 moves, and then I have 1 that in that cluster. So is
And rend
1 apiece.
Okay, so that's no saves on the blue, so 9, so there's 1 left.
I didn't want to kill that last one.
Which actually could live on a 1, which is funny. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be command pointing that one. That would be better.
Is that everybody?
Yeah, that's everybody that can attack both that unit. So you remove 1 model and 1 move carries over.
Okay,
And,
so it's over here. I got 9, 37 points.
2 headers and
Over here, we're gonna do 2, 4.
Okay, here's the 4 runs.
Here's the split. Yeah. 2, 4,
Ah,
6.
Yeah, I can slide it. It's easier to tell.
Aha, 2 wounds and the 2 netters.
Piling in, just to make sure you can't go any further forward. And then we'll do 6 in this unit, 1 in this unit. Where's the champ? Is over there, so 7 in that unit. 5s and 4s? Yeah.
Which one's first?
The 1 to 7 here. So just 1 hit. And then 4.
5 ups, because that's the unit. I say
Nothing.
Zero.
We'll do that block of boys.
Save or.
Is
Is that the blob?
That's blood.
Blob.
You got your fly guys and the 3
I know, I already told them. Yeah. No, I didn't, because I went over there instead.
Yeah,
Got
those 2.
Alright, so, and you don't have 1, 2,
7.
And rend 1. Yep.
I've done all 3 of mine. What have you done?
2, so there's 5 from
I started
that block,
with
right?
The big unit. You swung back. Tryouts.
Okay.
I swung back with the 2.
And then do you have any comments?
No, I think
Or just me going through my lines?
You've done
this.
Yeah, you had to have.
And you have this.
I have the grunt
The
tools.
numbers
No,
are-
But it's on your swing right now.
Right, you should have.
Oh, I guess then I'll pile in and go here because they have gone within 3. So we're gonna do this so that I still stay 2 away here,
Plus 4 blight lords.
because I'm a 2 inch reach.
They're netted.
They are netted minus 1.
There's, so they're
There we go.
attacks, so they're not.
And then we're at 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
And then
This is why I keep seeing the dice. I want to pick up the black ones. Is this your command point? Nope. You have
no red.
Okay, and then 2's rollable.
Aha!
Take 3. And then.
Alright, round 1, damage 2.
Hitting on
3, so that's 8 damage, and then 8 success. Two, so 6
Oh,
One dead grunt hit and one damage and 2 egg rolls.
Wow.
and then what?
Two swings from the bells. Not the bells, the stings.
Goes.
Stings now, so 5. Alright, and we're going to alright, negative 1.
So that's
2s, 1 rend, 2 damage.
D3.
so 3 birds. And
And
then,
then the bell.
So 5 of roll.
You're going to do 5s.
so 6 total.
Yeah.
We're going to take these 2.
So 4 wounds, but you still got the pigs, right? The pigs still, okay. 4 so far. It's probably gonna get them. I got only 2 wounds left. But 1 will be the banner for crazy leadership.
4, 4, 4. Oh, under 2 rolls. I can charge. These are 2s and 2s.
I think so, I think we're done.
Okay. Red 1? Nope, no red.
Back.
4th roll.
Then we gotta do battle checks.
Yep.
I think that this little guy is still technically safe.
Uh-oh.
These cards are safe.
Got one left.
Safe. These guys here, I think, are going to have to.
That is within
pass.
12. And this was
I
actually that guy.
lost-
So
No, I lost 10,
I'll,
so it's enough that,
leave that guy,
I think I
and
have
he's within 12 of the general.
Yeah, so I'm going to spend 1 command point.
You're go over here.
Yep, yard boys.
I'm happy to pass.
Just build a pilot and couple of them.
Right? And then
Yeah,
I
just
want
tell me you're on
to,
4 basically.
have you do yours.
So I lost 4 from the beginning of 10. The banner's still up, so they're bravery range.
Okay.
So they're good.
Hurrah!
They lost 3.
Yeah.
Bravery 8.
Yeah, 3. Okay.
They're good.
Hurrah!
They
Leaders
lost
in there.
1 and lost the banners to bravery 7. 4.
Okay.
Two guys.
Lucky.
Hurrah!
2s and 2s.
You did it. You did it.
Rend.
Alright.
1 rend, 1 damage each.
Ooh, and I have 5 left, so I need a 6. 1, 6, big deal. Got it. Alright,
Okay.
so we're gonna leave the banner.
I'll do that. Do you want to burn any of your
Okay.
objectives?
See, I had that one for 2.
Well, I only have 2 command points, so these guys are actually gonna have taken him out. So this is the end of combat, right?
That is the end of combat,
Alright,
yes.
command point, command point.
Where's both C2?
That's not the church.
And then this guy's just gonna die, he can't live.
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, this.
Oh, I can just stay on the see-through thing there. You don't care about tests there? Nope. You don't care about any tests at all?
Let's go for another turn.
Alright. And then we're going for 5. So since they're in combat, it'll be interesting.
Entire horn star in the moonlight. Then we'll priority.
Human's eyes. 3.
I think combat's rough.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think if I do take this.
We're gonna do some punches.
Are you gonna double me?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna move a spell first.
Yeah.
And I'm going to move, because there's really nowhere to move this that it doesn't actually help me. I'm gonna go ahead and move these ones.
I don't think it matters.
This.
But yeah, we'll see.
And I'm gonna go.
And you got it.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Alright, good game, man.
So let's
So
just
you
do
can't
that.
be reduced.
So let's just.
I should not have. Yeah, I need to be farther up and more aggressive against each.
I think so, because I sort of fold with everything you said before.
Yeah, you sniped everything out and I wasn't able to get downfield fast enough. That's okay.
I think that my guess is I probably slightly better sniping and squishier army than
that's
looks like.
No, I always forget that when I'm against each. I can, if you get into melee with each, you're okay.
So Ricky, we're done.
You're done?
Yeah.
What's the score?
It'll end 25-16.
Okay, so was there any more scoring
There's no scoring in turn 4.
Okay, let me update this. Okay, so turn 3 was still 0 for you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No scoring turn 4.
No scoring turn 4.
So 0 and 1 again. Okay, and then Dabu, what did you end up with?
16.
16. The horror, what did you end up with?
25.
Oh,
But-
dirty dog.
So it was really pretty close because if those two had
Where are you
died,
getting 25 from?
1, 2, 3 plus the 1 from yours.
Oh, this one's still here too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
But if I had lost one, especially if I'd lost both of those,
Yeah.
and you had taken top of 5, like this was actually a very close game timing wise. If you'd taken top of 5 and you had charged, you're gonna probably get
You guys
into
can
both
talk
of
about
those.
it
And
tonight.
this one
easier.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, maybe not that one, but you take this one,
That would've been a tie.
and then it becomes a tie, and it goes to. So it actually was extremely close to the point where, like, I feel like what should I have done differently because like effectively came down to a couple.
2 wounds?
Yeah, 2 wounds and a priority roll.
Yep.
Yeah, I could have done either of them, but still, like that was not a safe margin. That was very close. Even after sniping on your general. And you did a good job keeping him. The longboard did make it pretty funny. Things like keeping him out of the spell portal maelstrom.
He's so far as managed to avoid. He hasn't died yet.
He hasn't died yet.
War champions. Let's see. The unkillable war champions. We'll play again.
Yeah, that was fun. I think that was an interesting matchup. The dynamics of it were very weird. Because I really have to select targets so hard against you. And the problem for you is the more you do come into me, the better relative target selection I have.
No,
when it
exactly.
comes to actually
I
fire.
really want to keep my war chances back, but then I can't get the damage, which is also huge. And that yield to deep strike was also pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got no summons out. That's never happened too.
Is that never happened?
You didn't kill an Arboy.
Did not kill a single heart.
Did not kill
I tried to kill
a
one with a horror once.
You did try.
No, did not kill a single hardpoint. I mean, which is a great. I mean, I think you're smart to put them in the middle and then everything else on the sides because, like, people are like, I don't want to go to the middle of your life because it's bad for me. I was wondering. So I think the other way to play it, and I don't know how this will work, and I imagine other people do it against you as well. Maybe you just try to kill all the hard boys because effectively, on average, every command point turns into 5 hard boys, which is 10 wounds. No, it's a 4-up, right?
It's a 4-up, but they come in blocks of 10.
Right.
They come back. You're right.
So 4-up divided by 2 because you get it half the time. So 10 guys
sure.
half the time.
Yeah.
So effectively, every command point you spend is 10 wounds of 4-up save levels.
Yes.
So the other way to do it would just be to try to grind through that.
It's kind of, they're harder to kill though. So they got 4-up saves, then I got 6-up shield saves, and then I got 6-up shield pain.
Okay. So almost like a 4-up 5-up. Yeah. So basically that
4-up,
makes
6-up,
sense.
6-up.
Yeah, which is traditionally almost as good as a 4-up 5-up.
Okay.
So it's almost like it's basically like 13 wounds of a 4-up save every time you spend a command point.
Yes.
And so the question is, do you have enough power to burn through that much summoning? And I think you have to do one extreme or the other. Right? Because if you do partially, you're just
It's I saved the CP just for the Arboys because they don't come back.
and you stayed at like 4 or 5.
I ended up getting 5.
Yeah, right. As soon as I killed one, yeah. That was an impressive amount of damage that the one unit. Brutes did not used to hit that hard.
No, the doubling the damage of them is
Absolutely.
yeah. Plus 1 damage is monstrous. I'm wondering if I should have spent my Waaagh points to Waaagh and get extra attacks.
Thanks, Rocco.
Probably should have.
The Waaagh points to spend the extra attacks here.
Yes.
Did you have enough?
Oh yeah, I could have.
Oh.
I had 30, so I could have gone down to 15. Yeah, I would have got rid of the 2s and 2s, but I would have gotten 10 more attacks.
It wouldn't have mattered because I won the priority roll, but if I hadn't,
Oh yes, because if you went the priority roll,
it was out anyway.
you would burn the points.
Because I didn't, if I hadn't won the priority roll, it would have made sure you killed the lines, so it would have been a better choice.
Yeah.
There's the toast. Good game, man. That was really interesting. Very cagey.
You are the first person to beat this list.
Oh, really? How many games have you played?
This was my, I think, 7th.
Oh, wow. Who have you been? Are you guys playing mostly within your group? Do you do events?
He is my group.
Oh, so you've played 7 games against him?
No, I've played. I think he's fought this list once.
Okay.
Matt has gone against this list twice. Hannah's gone against this list.
And then you played Anthony, right?
And I played Anthony. So it's beat Slanesh, it's beat Korn, it's beat Nurgle, it's beat Stormcast, it's beat Flash Meter Quartz.
Haha, I laughed at you.
Alright.
It's very scary.
When it works, when it works, it works.
No.
I think that
When it doesn't work, it's still kind of
to be honest, like my list is gonna be better at most at actively not killing stuff and just managing it through waves. And it was still
Hey, they're gonna heal.
extremely high.
No, the swinging and not charging is something I'm not used to seeing a whole lot too. It seems like most people, once you've got within 3 inches, you want to make that charge in. Which is kind of confusing to want to have.
Right. Right.
Hurt these guys.
Yeah, cards are not for charging.
They're not for going, just for show.
They're not what we call good. They do make more of this.
Which is always good. So how come you're not running any flamers now? Just don't.
I would love to run flamers. They are like, here's the issue. The core issue, maybe they're good in a different battle. Maybe they're good against Slanesh. The issue is they're extremely fragile for their points and their red is 0. If either of those wasn't true, if either of those wasn't true, I'd run them. I do have the exalted ones because I sometimes, against armies with low saves, I'll summon them off of fate points. Because they're 12.
You're pulling with your favorite.
Yeah, there's 12. Yeah. 12 fate points is an exalted or a herald, and I've had times where the exalted flamer is the choice that makes sense there. I have them because I tried running Change House, which I think is probably a better list, but I don't hate my soul that much. It was just oppressively long to play.
Are you guys ready to end the stream?
Yeah, we are good.
Okay.
Thanks, Ricky.
Everybody on the stream, say goodnight. Was there good chatter tonight?
Good night. Yeah, Rocco and Tom and Celine66 were chatting, and Tom didn't chat a lot because he assembled 24 Phoenix Guard during the game.
Dang.
It's a very efficient way to watch Warhammer games.
Power gamer.
Yeah, he's kind of a whack gamer. That's what I hear about this East Coast
Good
players.
night, everybody. Good night.